It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never.
But the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there. And I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times. That's the trust you have to have.
Ernie, you know why I like drinking Shaq Fu Punch?
Why?
Because it's about finding the right mix. So in basketball terms, it's about coaches, star role players. Everything has to be working together. That's why these guys can be great.
I can't believe that you just promoted one of your products into discussion of what it takes to become a champion in the NBA.
I wasn't really promoting. I was just giving you a Shaq-nology.
That's his 12th promotion. I'm going to start promoting things.
I'm not promoting the Shaq.
The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against Toronto. And just a 2-point win there. They had to fight tooth and nail for it.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. Wade, he's in at the point. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Chris Kaman. And it's a Flalo in at the shooting guard position. And that one's good, Anthony.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Wade. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And so he hits both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
He said that they will be focusing a lot of their defensive effort into slowing down Carmelo Anthony. I asked him for specifics, and he said, Melo is such a dynamic player, there really isn't any single thing we'll do that will be the answer. Instead, we're just going to throw everything we have at him and see how he handles it. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. And the foul on Derrick Rose.
That's his 2nd foul of the 1st quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Chicago. Wade up top. He picked up 36 points in their last one against Miami.
Yeah, and it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Here's Butler. Finished off the break.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Anthony. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Hill kicks to Cannon. Second shot opportunity, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
So they take the lead. Gasol's got 5 now.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Wade outside. He dishes it to Anthony. And it's sent back by Hill. Kamen's shot is good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Cannon kicks it to Noah. Outside Gasol. From 20 feet out. It's rebounded by New York. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
You're not always going to shoot it as well as they did from three-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. Just take a peek at the box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
And the technical free throw is good. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Came in a screen. Wade, double team. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football when you can pound the basket. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
And the shot is good. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Knicks?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Hill has the open look, buries it from three-point range. Hill's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls. New York leading by 6. Wade with it. 7 points in the game. He feeds it to Anthony. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
It's Gasol with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
For the Bulls, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. A different look for New York. Lopez, he's checked in for Kaman. Smith comes in for Porzingis. And Brooks subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Some nice passing by New York here. Anthony, the pass to Smith. Wade kicks to Anthony. And that one's good. Anthony's got 12 in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And how about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Jimmy Butler, 4th.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Wade drives in. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They set the pick. Goes up off the ball.
Yeah. And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
And he gets the bucket.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
The kick out to Lopez. And here's Brooks from outside. That's good.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. Lindsay, covered by Smith. To the middle. Here's Portis. Good D by Lopez. And here's Wade. He's got 9. Off the screen. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Cannon kicks to Mirotic. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Knicks out front. They're up by 11. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud to be Mark's brother, and I'm proud of what he's become as a basketball player.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals, the best centers in the NBA at this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother. Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Wade, he's in at point guard. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Smith, and it's Brooks in at shooting guard. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He finished with 36 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high. How about that screen by Noah?
And now the stats on Joakim Noah. Some impressive play from him over the last month. Averaging 9 points per game, 10 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he knows how to use that big body to control the paint.
Yes, he's a Brahma bull inside, let me tell you that. I mean, when he starts bucking, just get out of the way.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Portis.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Anthony in the corner, all alone. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Wade. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again. You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Rose with the ball. Wade picks him up. Misses from short range. New York with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. But he recovers it. Here's the three. And it's Wade again missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And the basket by Hill. Here's Wade. 19 points in the game.
Move the ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Anthony. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
And a lot of teams shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
Gasol dishes to Rose. Shot is off. And New York will come the other way. Last time they met in New York.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Williams a screen. A follow outside. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
A moment now to see the stats for Wade. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
A moment to check in with Doris.
Hey, guys. Well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. He focused next on what he feels will be their most reliable offensive approach, which is the use of ball screens and the pick and roll. That's a play we should be seeing a lot of. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And Anthony gets it to go.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Cannon. Wade is covering. Got a piece of it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. Number 1, the Knicks.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
The Bulls making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brooks checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Wade passes to Brooks. The dish to Kaman. New York moving the ball around. Anthony sets the pick for Wade. To the paint. Anthony's shot is off.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The Knicks making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Wade outside to the middle. Here's Kaman. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Kaman's got his second bucket of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Here's Lindsay. In close, he hits it.
Lindsay.
1:02 left in the first half. Wade outside. Double teamed on Wade.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Out to Smith. Wade on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. Pass to Portis. Feeds to Butler. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
They set the pick. Wade kicks to O'Quinn. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Hill in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Stolen by Wade. And now the Knicks on the break. Wade with the ball. Shots good by Anthony.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Gasol setting the pick for Hill. Rose gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Rose has got his second basket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Out to Wade. Back to Anthony. Shot from 12. And it's Kaman missing.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Rose attacking. Can't get it to go. Excellent D from Wade. Anthony dishes to Kaman. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Kaman's got 6 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Mirotic, a screen on Anthony. And it's Hill penetrating. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. He has 7.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now here's Wade. He's got 21. Down low, Porzingis, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Wade outside. Anthony sets the pick for Wade. Inside. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Wade. And that's now 24 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Mirotic the screen. Hill passes to Rose. He used that pick just right. Rose has got 6 here in this quarter.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Wade against Rose.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
And it's Wade penetrating. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Poked away. Stolen by Wade. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Over to the wing. Here's Noah. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 4 assists in the game. Rose against Wade. To the middle. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got 26.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 10 points for Rose.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Anthony drives in. There's the bucket. Good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And the basket by Rose.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's now 33 points for Carmelo Anthony. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And it's Rose penetrating. No good. Kamen with the defensive effort. The Knicks shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Wade with no one around. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. That's 28 points for Freak. Chicago's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Aflalo, that's good. Aflalo's got his first 2 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Wade kicks to Anthony. Lets it go from 11. Some solid defense from Butler.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
And again, Chicago, no good. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Anthony's shot is off. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Rose kicks to Mirotic. Drops one in from the wing. Mirotic has got his second basket of the night.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Wade against Rose. Wade drives in, and there's the pass to Carmelo. Good. Anthony's got 35 in the game.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard shows Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol's checked in for Bairstow. Mirotic comes in for Portis. Butler, he's checked in for Garrett Temple. And it's Rose in for Isaiah Cannon. And then for New York, Porzingis comes in for Josh Smith. And it's D in for Leandro Barbosa. And New York looking at who they've got. Wade in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Williams. Then it's Brooks. And it's O'Quinn in at the 5, roaming the paint. Gasol a screen. Rose goes in. Can't make good off the pick.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Rose. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Good win, good win, good win. Worked hard, yeah.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. He had a triple-double tonight, which is a perfect example of how strong his play has been. The fact that this is yet another triple-double game for him is a true mark of his consistency playing at the highest level. Kenny, what did you like about his game?
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.